Like to replace Mike Valines, who's on his way out. We talked to Mike this morning. You know what his plan is. He wants to be the insurance commissioner of the state of California. And the goal for the three of these, one of them, is to grab that seat in the California State Assembly. All three are here, and what I'd like to do is, we're going to rip through all three of them, yak with them a little bit, then I'd like to turn them over to you and let you have your way with them on the phone lines, and you know the numbers. Mr. Big Voice just told you, 490-5858, and the toll-free number from anywhere is 800-776-5858. So let me introduce, if I could, please, Bob Whalen, a familiar name. Of course, you know he's a Clovis City councilman. He's a Fresno district attorney. Bob, how you been?
I've been well. Good to be with you, Ray.
Always a pleasure, sir. Why are you doing this?
You know, there's a long explanation
for it.
Are
you nuts or what?
You know, I've gotten that question a lot, but no, I'm not nuts. I think at some point in one's life they decide that they're going to commit their life to public service. It's something I've done both as a prosecutor for the district attorney's office. I continue to do as a council member for the city of Clovis. And now the significant need is up there in Sacramento to put somebody in there who's had some experience making some difficult decisions, fighting back against tax increases, and putting some of the worst offenders in the county of Fresno behind bars. And I think that we need to take that fight that I've been fighting for quite a while as a public servant up there to Sacramento, and I'd love to have people's support and vote for that purpose.
Also here in the KMJ studios, somebody that you know. She started off as a caller to the program and then sort of graduated to as a guest of the program, and that is Dr. Linda Halderman. Hi, Linda.
Well, hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, good.
Linda is a surgeon, and she's also a senior policy advisor to the State Senate. What does that mean, senior policy advisor to the State Senate? What do you do?
It means I tell senators what to do, and sometimes they do it.
What do you tell them to do?
I tell them how to make health policy and business policy in the state of California. Try to tell them how to make it better, but because I advise the Senate Republican caucus, it's a challenge. It's an uphill battle.
Yeah. Why are you doing this?
Well, I think mental illness would be number one on the list, but number two, I want to help. This is my home. This is my home, and it's in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I can make a difference for my state.
When did you decide that you wanted to run for public office?
Well, in a way, I feel like I was kind of mugged by it. I was on a little Pacific island in the middle of nowhere. I think it's near where you're sending some of your listeners to. And
you were on Samoa?
Yeah, American Samoa. There was a tsunami over there, so I was serving, doing tsunami relief. And I got back to California the second week of January, and I was approached by some folks who said, can you take a look at this race? We think this is your time to look at it. And I, for 5 years, had said no thank you to elected office, never done it before, never been a politician. And this time I felt like the stakes are high, and I want to serve.
Don McKinney is from Madera. He is a farmer and a businessman. Hi, Don.
Great to be here, Ray.
Always a pleasure. Same question. Why?
Well, you know, there are probably 10 different reasons why I chose to seek the 29th Assembly District seat. But the bottom line, when I add up all those things, is that California is no longer a state that I want to send on to my grandchildren or anyone's grandchildren. We have fallen so far over the last 40 years with the opportunities that we provide our children today and our grandchildren into the future. I believe at this point in my life, having lived a life and raised a family, I firmly believe that you take that life experience and that business experience to governance later on in life. I decided 4 years ago that I was going to do this, and I went to Mike Valines and I told Mike that I was going to succeed him in 2010 in the Assembly. So I made the commitment long ago, and I fully intend to bring my message to the people of the 29th District in Central California that we have to fix our state, we have to fix our water infrastructure, we have to deal with a $500 billion unfunded liability through our pension systems in California. We face some dramatic problems here in this state, and I think it's going to take people with business experience and know political agenda to get that job done.